Zach here with the Underground Safari, and I've been out this morning doing a bunch of garage selling. It's been an incredible day. Unfortunately, I had just filmed a longer length video yesterday out thrifting. I spent several hours out yesterday and then a considerable amount of time editing the video, and I uploaded it just this morning. So I decided not to film my garage selling today just to give myself a break. And wouldn't you know it, the very first garage sale of the day was packed with bolos, packed with grail finds and the clothing variety. So I just decided, because today was incredible, I'm gonna go ahead and just share my haul with you. It was packed full of bread and butter items that have high sell-through rates. And the strange part is I really didn't go to that many garage sales, but nonetheless, let me go ahead and stage out all of these items so you can get a better look at them. I'll share my haul with you, tell you what I spent on them, and give you an idea what I might make off of it. And hopefully this helps you with your reselling business in the reselling game. So here's this incredible haul today, a bunch of really great clothing brands. I got some kitchen items. I got some small kitchen appliances. I've got a bunch of Kuiu jackets. Got some Ariat FR. I'm gonna go ahead and jump down and I'll share all this piece by piece with you and then get out of here. Okay, so I was able to get these two FR Carhartt long sleeve shirts. They are used, but I only paid a couple bucks a piece for them. I generally can get about $18 to $24 out of used FR long sleeve shirts like this in this condition. Not a bad buy. FR clothing is one of my big pushes. And then above here, I got a pair of FR Carhartt cargo pants for men. They weren't too beat up, but they're a little bit of a big size. I only paid $5 for them. I almost passed on them, but I could just tell the guy wanted to give me a good deal, and he gave me a better deal on the shirts than he really did the pants, but that's okay. It's all money, and these are bread and butter items. So right here is a pair of blue Hoka shoes. These are Ancanas. They are Gore-Tex. They are very beat up, and I actually paid 20 bucks at the Goodwill for them. I typically stop at my local Goodwill in the late morning while I'm garage selling just to use the restroom. I run through the shoe aisle. I look at some of the hard goods and I bail out of there because I don't like to thrift on days I can garage sell. But I found these. Hokas are good for me. They sell. I hate to pay up that much for a pair like this, but they're a little bit newer model, and the Gore-Tex as a description will sell these shoes as well as the name Hoka. So I paid 20 for them. I will probably get close to 60 if I can get them cleaned up pretty good. And then next to the Hokas, this is just a pair of Keen shoes. They're women's. They're pretty clean. Only paid $3 for them at a garage sale today. And then above the Keen shoes, that's an all-clad, looks kind of like a Dutch oven, but it's not cast iron. It is a little scratched up, but I only paid $5 for it. And then above that, I got this Le Creuset baking dish, also for $5. I'm not sure what I can get for the all-clad, but the Le Creuset dish I probably can get $28 to $40 out of, I believe. These are all things I've sold in the past. They are my bread and butter items. And that was the strange part about today, is I just kept running into items I love to sell. So this is two Ariat long sleeve flame resistant shirts. One's a Henley, one's a crew neck. I did give $5 a piece on these, but I can probably get $25, maybe $28 on these, plus some shipping. And then below, I've got this Carhartt jacket. This is something I did pay up for, but Carhartt jackets are something I love to sell. They're something I make a ton of money off of. I find Carhartt constantly in my area because there's a lot of industrial work, a lot of oil field work, lots of construction. And so I just find Carhartt all the time. Now the story on this jacket, the gentleman wanted 60. He had wrote this little post-it note. He put FR. This is not an FR, but it's something that I was willing to pay up for. He wanted 50 at the lowest. I had offered 40. He met me at 45. That is a lot to pay for this jacket, but this jacket will get me somewhere between $90 to $120, depending on how patient I am, how cold it gets. And it's also a 3X, and big size jackets are great to sell just because there's not as many options out there for the big guys, and a lot of my friends are big guys, so I like to help those big dudes out. All right, I'm backing up here. This is just a pair of Ariat boots. I paid $5 for these. The lady wanted 10. It was a family friend, so she gave me a little bit of a deal on them. They're a little bit small, but that's okay. I love Ariat, one of my favorite brands. And so speaking of which, both these pair of Ariat jeans I gave $4 for. They're actually in good size. They're in good condition, and I probably can get somewhere between $28 to $35 on these. And then coming up next, this is a Filson shooting shirt. Filson's probably one of my favorite brands. It's extremely rare because it's expensive, especially if you're paying retail prices for it. I did pay up on this. I gave $10 for it. I don't even know what it'll sell for. If I'm guessing, top of my head, probably between 40 to 60 bucks, maybe a little less, maybe a little bit more. You cannot go wrong with Filson across the board. They're just great, and keep an eye out for their wool products and their vintage stuff. That's the stuff that sells. And so right above the Filson, I got this Sitka vest. It does have an outside embroidery logo on it. That's not a huge deal. I paid $5 for it. And so I'm unsure what the Sitka vests go for, but I know what they go for. The jackets go for used, but I'm guessing off the top of my head, probably 80 to 100 bucks, maybe a little less, maybe a little more. And then wouldn't you know it, right above it is another Sitka vest. It's an 2XL, so it's a good size, beautiful olive drab color. Again, probably 80 to 100 bucks. I'm just guessing that off the top of my head. Sitka is a great seller. It's top of the line when it comes to hunting apparel. So if you find Sitka, even if it's damaged, pick it up. And then right back here in the back, this is a Breville blender. This is one of the few things at the garage sale I purchased, all the Sitka and all the other FR stuff that I actually tried to barter on. The woman wanted 30. I went ahead and bought all the garments, the jackets. I put it in my truck. I came back and looked around one last time, and I simply and kindly offered 20 bucks. She was willing to take it. This Breville blender goes for, I believe, $60 to $80. It's going to need wiped down, but it does work, and it's a nice brand. I've sold Breville before. Pretty quality, pretty good stuff. And then I've got this Sherpa North Face women's vest. I only gave $4 for it. I'm thinking top of my head, probably $25, $35, maybe a little bit more, somewhere in there. It needs washed. It needs a lint roller, but it's a great brand, and vests are selling right now. So I'm gonna come down here. I got these 2 Yeti bottles, $5 a piece. I should probably be able to get 25 or right around there for them. Yeti stuff, even used and beat up, sells great for me. And then right here, this is a Harley Davidson women's puffer vest. Only paid $4 for it. Not real sure what it'll sell for, but Harley stuff does sell for me. Doesn't sell exceptionally fast, and it doesn't sell for a lot of money, but it's very collectible. There's just those motorcycle people out there that want it and don't want to pay full price. So I'm here to help. And then I got this pair of BKE Justin jeans, paid $5 for them. Pretty clean, pretty decent size. Probably should be able to get somewhere between 25 to 35 for them. I do better with BKE in men's sizes and styles, but I also do fairly good with women BKE jeans. And now that I've got all this kind of covered, this is an incredible haul today. I just wish I would have filmed, but I needed to give myself a break. But nonetheless, this is a bunch of my bread and butter brands, and this isn't it. I still got 4 jackets to share with you. So I'm gonna go ahead and stop footage, turn right around to the couch behind me and share these jackets. These last 4 items are all jackets. They're all new with tags. This is an FR Ariat work jacket. It does have some embroidery on the chest as well as on the back, but it is new. I'm guessing I can make probably $80 to $100+ off this jacket, hopefully. I only gave $20 for it. That was a steal of a deal and a brand that I sell constantly. And then the big time find of the day out of all these great deals I got was these 3 Kuiu jackets. The only downfall with this deal is these jackets do have an Outside Energy Company's embroidery on them, but all 3 are new with tags. They're all 3 2XL in size. 2 of them are olive drab and 1 of them's charcoal. I only paid $20 a piece for these jackets, and these jackets range between $200 to $300. I don't feel that the Outside Company's embroidery is really going to devalue them that much because people love this brand. This is about as good as it gets next to Sitka when you're talking outdoor hunting gear. And so today, all in all, was just incredible. I wish I would have filmed. I had to give myself a break after filming yesterday, but nonetheless, this was just such a good haul. I had to share it with you. I hope you're out there on your purpose and you're setting your intentions to find good stuff. I hope you're studying the game and searching through YouTube and watching other resellers like me that are finding brands like this to sell and to sell quickly for good amounts of profit. I'm going to let you go. Thanks again for joining. If you made it this far, please hit that like button. It sure helps me. And also, please subscribe. I'm grateful. Have a great day. I'm out.